Is this the new Binance? Everyone is talking about HyperLiquid now, and maybe for some good reasons and some that might be mere reasons. So HyperLiquid is a decentralized exchange and it's super easy to use. Well, let's dive in directly, and we're going to place a trade right now. So we get Ethereum USD. We will dive in after the other functionality, what you can do. So I can connect my wallet here. I establish the connection. It's going to open my MetaMask. I sign in the transaction. So just to let you know, all the transactions, no fees on the gas. We will dive in later on. So I placed a degenerate position with a leverage of 15x the other day just to test the platform. So we're going to close this trade and place another one. I say, okay, I confirm. Actually, I should have exited that trade because when I placed in, I think Ethereum went up after. Well, as you just saw, we just closed the trade and it was instant. And that's something that is really interesting. Now, I could place another trade that I could put buy long, buy short, whatever. Margin required $7. That should be fine. Order value $100. We get a fees of 0.025. So that should be fine. Place the order, market, buy, confirm. And that's it. Our order is in. It's instant. But that's not the only feature why HyperLiquid is interesting. Well, why using actually a decentralized exchange instead of a centralized exchange? Well, the answer is in the question. It's decentralized. So what it means, anyone around the world can access it. Now in North America, it's really hard to get leverage on some position because the state is trying to protect you, to not be a degenerate in trading. But me, I'm a guy who automates my investment, so I need more degenerate in the market so I can profit from it. The market is kill or be killed. Anyways, so yeah, decentralized and no censorship. If tomorrow, whatever authority want to seize your account, want to do whatever they want, well, they can't on a decentralized exchange. Another good point will be the safety, I would say, because a centralized authority, and we saw many exchanges falling down with crypto around the time. So that's why when I think about a review of HyperLiquid, I'm like, yeah, but this one will be harder to fall down. Well, that opens another problem because it's fully decentralized and on the blockchain. If there was an error in the contract, in the smart contract, well, that could cause a problem. But then we have to be sure that it's okay. Well, anyway, there's a risk everywhere. You could go out, cross your home and die. Or you could meet me, which might be worse. But before diving in the pros and cons, let's see what we can do actually with the HyperLiquid. We're going to do a full review. So we saw we can have the leverage. We can change our leverage because here, what do we trade? Perpetual contract. It means we will not directly have those coins with us. Like I don't have like Ethereum on my wallet. I have a trade open and they have tons of different crypto. Okay, altcoin, DEX only. You see, you can trade friends. Also, you can, for example, have DEX only. In it, you can have friend or Rollbit or Banana. Some really strange stuff. That could be interesting to dive in another day, but we're going to start on the vault. The vault is probably one of the most interesting parts of HyperLiquid. What is a vault? So basically, it's kind of copy trading. So what they did is they let you create a vault if you want, and if you place orders, people can put money in this vault, and all those orders that you place will be all assigned to the vault. So that's basically copy trading. Yes. Now, if you really check, you can see there's actually only few vaults that have tons of money in it, and this is HyperLiquid provider. So when you click on HyperLiquid provider, you know that this is market making. So now it's at 8% APR, which is not always the case. If we check all time, it went pretty high. At some point, it was at 110, 120 when I started to put some money in. You should see that I earned $10, but that's normal because now it's a bit flat. So what is market making? Well, when you place an order, we need to find a seller. That's how it works. And to be able to lubricate what is in between, because someone wants to buy for $9 and someone wants to sell for $10. Well, we need to find a way to make them agree. And particularly when you place a market order, you're going to buy at whatever price you can. That's a market order. So if I put a market order now and there is no pricing, this fund can go in between and make some profit from it. Now, if you want to get it even more liquid, you can lubricate with that. That would be a perfect kit. But seriously, market making is one of the best ways to make money. One of my richest friends made tons of money with market making. He had algorithm that worked on different exchanges like Binance and stuff like that, and it worked for him. And the good thing with market making, it works when the market goes up and it works when the market goes down as well. So you win both sides. And I find it really brave and really interesting that HyperLiquid gave access to this to everyone, because most of the exchanges, they just make money on you without letting you know, with their fees, of course, but also doing market making and tons of other shady stuff. They also have, of course, a referral program, and that's why you should click the link in the description. Don't Google it. Click on it. Why? Because now it's invite only anyways, and you're gonna get a promotion as well, and I will get something. So you want me to be happy, right? Now you might be wondering, how is HyperLiquid so cheap? Well, because it works on the Arbitrum blockchain. Arbitrum blockchain is what we call a layer 2. Layer 1, we have Ethereum, fairly expensive, and we got Arbitrum that's going to work with Ethereum, but it's going to be much cheaper and much faster. That's why it's so interesting, and we're going to see so many decentralized exchanges booming in the next bull market. And I will not be surprised if HyperLiquid will be one of the top. One of the things that I wanted to detail about Vault is actually not many people are using it. You can see this one have only 60K in it, and there's one leader, Vault Performance, we could place in it. There's no position in it. So copy trading is always a really good marketing thing, but then actually people don't really use it. We saw companies like eToro doing tons of advertising that, hey, you could just copy the other traders. And you think, oh, okay, I would go there and copy. I don't know why, but actually the human brain just don't want to copy other traders. I guess it's kind of our ego. When we go on the market, we think we're gonna win. We think we're gonna be better. No one's entering into a casino thinking, oh, I'm gonna lose against the casino today. Everyone who goes in the casino thinks they might win, when statistically they would not. And I guess it's exactly the same in trading, which we like here on this channel, because we automate our investments. So we can make money out of those people that don't want to confront their ego. Of course, there are some disadvantages. Maybe it's a bit harder to access to some people, and you cannot trade like a degenerate on your phone, which you should not do anyway. The fact that you don't hold the coins as well, for now it's perpetual. But those things are really like out of balance compared to all the advantages. To be free, to trade when we want, to have more clarity, I would say more transparency. No middleman, and really evolutive. And the top one for me is the market making and being able to copy other strategy, because having those vaults, I hope they will have soon an API key or something like that. And then we can plug some algorithm and then make the algorithm work for us. Now, ChatGPT recommended me to conclude with a summary of the key takeaways. Well, you saw it. First, you could go just for the market making. Okay, today it's at 8%. But remember, it was at 110, 20% just a few weeks ago, and that could come back fast to it. So what I would do if I was with you is I would click on the link in the description, because I can only let in 3 people per week for now. So as soon as this video is out, maybe it's going to be out of tickets, but you can click the link and I will try to get another invite if needed. And then of course, if I have one bonus with them, I will make sure to give it to you. For me, it's totally worth it to try now some decentralized exchanges, because that's where the opportunity are going to be. For me, it's totally worth it to try those decentralized exchanges, because I kind of feel that that's going to be one of the big things in DeFi. Before we had only swaps, Uniswap, where you exchange one coin against another, but then you couldn't place orders with market limit, with stop limit, and all those things. You couldn't go deep in it, and the gas fees were pretty expensive to make a trade. Well, now it's the time for the CTA, the call to action. Well, they say, okay, I'm encouraging the viewers. You're not the viewers, you're a person. And that's why I like you. Maybe you don't like me yet, and I would understand. That's totally fine. Well, if you like this video, you can click on the blue thumbs up. And also, if you want to see more of my future videos, you can click subscribe. But if you click subscribe, don't let me down. I don't want to have someone to click subscribe, and next time I publish a video and no one clicks on it. So YouTube would be, well, they said they were his friend at the party, but when he's in the street, they don't even say hi to him. It would break my heart. Otherwise, you can watch this video if I manage to publish another video.